Hey guys, what is going on? So one more video from Australis at DreamHack Marseille. We're going to be breaking down Xyp9x's 19-6 performance on Nuke to lock down the first map of the series, the grand final, when they take out Na'Vi 2-0 in the final. So we're going to look at what he does. He hangs around the ramp area. That's his primary position as a CT player. This doesn't surprise me at all. Xyp9x is a great CT player. Ramp is one of the most important areas for Nuke, just locking down information on the CT side. It's been a while since I've done a Nuke video. It's very hard to find a demo actually because no one really plays it, but some of you guys requested it, some of you guys like a bit of Nuke. So we're going to look at how Xyp9x does this. So again, they're going to run a two-man setup here. You can see Xyp9x doing a great job of baiting in Device. Device is going to swing out here, and the whole time you can see Xyp9x doesn't fall away as you often see ramp players do. He trusts his players. Magisk was very close to rotate in, and Device was already there. So a great little hold. Again, they anticipate the fact that the Glocks are very powerful at getting control of this ramp area because obviously it's close range engagements. The Glocks are really good at just swarming an area where if they try and go outside, the USPs have a great advantage. There are other options such as a vent drop or something, but the ramp area is a good way to start off around in a pistol or when you're in a force buy because you can get control of here, force the CTs into awkward positionings, force them onto the B site, potentially weaken the A site, force a player to fall back into what's here, try and retake it. And then as the T side, you can really go anywhere. You can fall down to the B site, wrap, try and get into heaven as some kind of flank. So it's really important to hang on to this. And that's basically why they had two players here in Magisk really close by to rotate in and help out. That's another reason why, even on this pistol round, Xyp9x is choosing to stick around at ramp. Again, force buys, CZs versus an M4. Obviously, they have a bit of an advantage over at ramp for the reasons I've already covered. But Xyp9x wants to hang around here again to keep things relatively under control, no awkward rotations having to come in from Australis, and that's why this position is very important. And you see that's why he continues to face. Again, you can see he wants to fall away, but he does straight away come back, and that's because Device is over here. Instead of falling away like he would often do, Device is very close by, because again, they want to lock the pistols out of this, really shut this one down. That's why Xyp9x keeps fighting, and you can see him and Device doing some nice double peeks to really lock this one down. I'm just going to fast forward this one. Nothing too interesting goes on, but you can see two nice little kills, and that's really just me talking about the importance of ramp. Hopefully you understand just how the map of Nuke actually works as a whole. Now another big thing about Xyp9x obviously is utility usage and his timing. He knows when to move off a certain position, when to flank. He's very good at imagining what the other team's thinking and getting in their head and doing the exact opposite of what they might expect. So we're going to talk about how he makes himself very difficult to pre-fire and of course the inevitable utility usage. So you can see as soon as he spots out Zeus here, he doesn't peek for too long. He flashes himself to reposition off the silo area. You can see this is when he chooses to peek out, and he moves across here. And again, him and Magisk are trapped behind these reactors, or these two little poles, or pipes, whatever you want to call them. And notice how Xyp9x straight away swings out wide, making himself very difficult to pre-fire, and again, taking out Zeus. And it's a very simple fight in the end for Xyp9x to win, but just him repositioning, as soon as Zeus gives him an edge, Zeus disappears behind that box, Xyp9x is straight away sliding himself out there, away from Magisk, and to a very off angle, where Zeus is going to find it difficult to pre-fire him, and easily win that fight, turning it into a 1v1. Now in round 9, we see Australis choose to force buy when their economy is looking pretty bad, and they're going to go for this very common lobby crunch or lobby push, where the players push through the A site, like so, just pushing through the two entrances, and also the ramp player pushes. I want you to notice the small things about the timing on this is the flash Xyp9x throws turns Zeus away from the lobby area, which allows Magisk to strike. It's just maybe a second difference in timing, but Xyp9x draws all this attention. Magisk also strikes onto Flamey. It's a great round overall. Until Dupree and Magisk continue pushing. Magisk was trapped by a Molotov, but Dupree comes flying through the squeaky door area. And this is the difference between Xyp9x and some of these more aggressive players in Dupree and Magisk, whereas Xyp9x just thinks 5v3 guys, let's just chill, we'll win this one. They want to keep pushing. They maybe think, surely there's only one more in the lobby area, we can kill him, turn this into a 4v2, even more of an advantage. I prefer Xyp9x's way of approach, but again, if they were committing to this push, this second lot of push from Dupree and Magisk, Xyp9x should have gone back after reloading. So again, you can see even Australis making small communication issues. Again, heat of the moment, so no one's perfect. Just keep that in mind when you're getting angry with your really annoying MM teammate. We're going to see again, there's going to be a gamble coming in from Australis saying, no, we don't really have the utility to deal with outside. Maybe a bit of a misread from Na'Vi. Maybe they thought we could have gone outside, but Device gambling, they're not going to go outside, stacking in here towards the lobby area. And Xyp9x, again, he's not hiding around here. He wants to get some information that they're going to come in towards the A site, so Glaive can start his flank relatively early. So you can see, as soon as he spots him, Glaive's going to come pushing in, and Xyp9x does a great job of using all his ammo, but he's still baiting out the player. Device, again, in a great position to catch this player off guard. Simple is way too wise. And you can see Xyp9x straight away repositioning as that smoke comes out. And you can see what Simple's trying to do. The map's not great, but actually we'll look at it from this point of view. So you can see how he's trying to get that smoke down, isolate Xyp9x from the device and swing out here and get that first fight. Xyp9x knows I have no ammo, I want to move straight away, I want to stick with the device, and just notice as we move forward, both the players are going to just play this passive. They're going to give Simple the plant, give him the money, and just play this one together, trade each other, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Winning the round is far more important than losing $800 to a couple of players. Rounds is what wins you the game, right? So Xyp9x is going to get taken out, but again, he gets all the information. Simple is now stuck behind this one silo, and it's an easy cleanup for Device. And Device even does the honors of turning Simple into a little bit of an angel. Now, obviously, another option you have from having control of the ramp area is if your team does require it, as we saw Glaive attempting in that force buy, is you can push up in here and try and flank towards the lobby area. Again, we can see as Xyp9x smokes it off a little bit deeper than you might normally. He gets in front of the smoke that tries to deny information from Na'Vi. Again, very confident playing in front of this smoke. If someone tries to walk through it, he's just going to punish them instantly. And notice, as soon as Magisk has a pressure applied to him over here on the A side, he's going to be the one pushing through and just really being assertive with taking over this lobby area. So you see, as soon as Magisk spots the player, it's not all walking from Xyp9x. He's running. He wants this positioning. He wants to take out lobby. He wants to trap the T side in. He wins this fight with Simple. That's a huge fight to win. Same with Flamey, and right now he wants to stop them. Flamey comes up from the lower bomb side. He thinks maybe they're down there, or molly him to try and delay the beautiful Molotov actually onto Device. But continuing moving forward, you notice the way good utility usage and how he's just delaying and delaying for Device to potentially come up this area. Notice how he's just swinging back and forth. He gets turned on too, but again, he's taking a different angle every time. He's not just sitting on the most common angle. He takes that fight. It's a great 3k from him. And notice the fact that you don't always have to be super sneaky walking the whole time in your flanks. Xyp9x does pick up the pace. He starts running. He wants to get into that positioning, because sometimes it's better to get into position and them know you're there, such as when the player turns and he took that first fight with Simple, rather than not getting the positioning at all. If you want to know how intelligent Xyp9x is and how much he thinks about the game and how quickly he thinks about it, you need to look no further than this round. This is just really just outright impressive. The fact that when this round turns into having 2 CTs alive, Xyp9x can read exactly what the call's going to be from the T's team and rotate instantly without any extra information. So you can see right now, they know Magisk is an A site. They also now know that Xyp9x is heaven. And look at the rotation from Xyp9x straight away towards the B side. He knows Na'Vi's going to be saying, guys, heaven and A site, let's just drop to B instantly, get the plant down. And he's so far ahead of the game that he gets out here. Edward has no idea Xyp9x could have rotated that fast, because he does it instantly. He knows straight away what the call's going to be from Na'Vi after seeing both him and Magisk on the A site. And he's defusing the bomb with electronic not anywhere nearby. And that's just honestly incredibly impressive. And he finishes the first half with only 4 deaths, but 14 kills. Now on the T side, obviously they don't need too many rounds of Stralis, but I want to talk about this one where Xyp9x actually goes down. We'll talk about his utility usage, and he knows how the map of Nuke works, and something to consider when you are playing the map. You can see there's so many entrances to this B site, so many doorways. Xyp9x wants to molly one off, he wants to smoke off another one, his timing's a little bit off, the bomb ends up going down, but you can see how there's so many choke points right now. There's the windows above him, there's the smoke, the choke point he just smoked off there, there's the choke point Dupree's looking at, and there's this doorway over towards Edwards'. There's 4 choke points, and that's why Xyp9x is trying to get all his utility out before actually holding and before the bomb goes down. I think the bomb actually went down premature. They should have waited for Xyp9x to start smoking that off, but again, it's a bit of a risk and reward scenario. Do we wait for the rotations to come in? Do we not? You can see Xyp9x has 2 good kills in this one. You can see how he's using his utility. And that's just something to think about when you are taking either of these bomb sites on Nuke, is your utility usage and blocking off these choke points, and where are they most likely to peak from as you're trying to get the bomb down. And a Xyp9x video wouldn't be complete if you didn't close out the game with a 1v3 clutch. But I've already covered this in my other video, top right corner right now. It's actually also Xyp9x approved. So make sure to check that one out if you haven't already. Subscribe as well, and I'll catch you guys in a later video.